What's up, Digidestins? Did you hear the bell? That means it's another beautiful day in the Market Watches. So, without further ado, hopefully you enjoy this Market Watch. We're going to be covering cards that you should be keeping your eye on and in the radar for future decks into BT11 and going forwards into future sets. So, without further ado, let's dive into the video and talk about it. So, guys, let's get into the Market Watch. So without further ado, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That helps push the video in the algorithm up, because you know that's a pain in the rear, that the algorithm demands me to ask you to do these kind of things. And hitting the subscribe button lets you know when I go live on my live streams, but also will let you know when my next video will go live. Usually I create daily content, and that just, sorry for the useless plugin. But now, without further ado, let's get into it. So, first off, card we're going to talk about is MetalGreymon from New Awakenings Bt-08. This card has a grand total of 3 printings. So, it's very interesting to see how they're kind of fluctuating on the TCG player and card market side. For its 25th anniversary edition, which released for that box topper promo release for BT10, $15.25 going down, which is kind of surprising to me. I would figure this would be climbing up more because everybody's getting ready for Black War Greymon X Antibody, and this is one of the cards that really helps keep the deck full momentum swinging. But on card market, it's about $8 going down, while that is very interesting to see that they're both of the 25th anniversaries are going down. And, you know, not surprised that it's $8 on card market, but that's just kind of how that goes. TCG player for the pre-release stamp, though, is $17. TCG player for the pre-release stamp is $7.90 going down, while card market's at $2.45 going up. I don't understand. One of the chase cards that you're going to need for that deck is, without this card, I feel like the deck doesn't perform as well. Yes, you have a lot of powerful boss Digimon, but the ability to swing into your opponent's Digimon is really important. That's kind of big. But TCG player also for its regular art is $1.55 going up, which I'm surprised that that's the only one going up. I would figure the whole thing would go up across the board. But hey, that's just kind of how that goes. Card market is at 35 cents going up. That's just how that goes. It seems like they only want to go up for the pre-release stamp on card market, and then for regular art, it's going up in both areas. So, not terrible. Kamiya V-Tamer Promo 012 is the next card we're going to talk about. So, TCG player is at $8 going up, while card market is at $4 going up. This card is really necessary if you're going to be playing All Fours V-Dramon in any capacity during the beautiful format we know and love as BT11. If you do not have the Tamer, you're kind of screwed, in my opinion. So, something to keep on your radar. Make sure you guys get your copies before they go too high, because if the deck does fantastic, and in testing it should, we'll see some very different formats. Next card we're going to talk about is Gabumon from Classic Collection EX01. This card is more for the All-Force deck as usual, but TCG players at 15 cents going up, while card market's at 2 cents going up as well. So, something to keep on your radar. TCG player for its alternate art, though, is $16.88, holding strong there. Not really going up, down, because I feel like people don't know if they're going to be really teching this in All-Force, or are they not going to. So that's kind of where they're kind of just sitting at. So I don't know how that's going to pan out, but it should be something you watch extremely closely, in my opinion. Card market, though, is at $11 going down. And that kind of expected. If they don't have the right meta call, they don't usually play it. So, something to think about there. Next card we're going to talk about is Aldamon X Record Bt-09. So, TCG player for its alternate art is $13.54 going up, while card market's at $11 going up. This is something to think about for like BT11 because of, Machinedramon. Because of Machinedramon's abilities, you want to have a recovery system. Aldamon just lets you have extra removal and more free recovery. So it really punishes and does extremely well. And I feel like at least having your copies is a smart move if you plan on playing Machinedramon. On TCG Player, though, is $1, and Card Market's about 66 cents going down. The dollar holding for the Aldamon in X Records regular art kind of makes sense. People are just waiting on seeing how many copies they're going to really need for BT11. People are going to start testing that and make assumptions that way. Next card we're going to talk about is none other than Pride Memory Boost from Next Adventure Bt-07. The reason we're talking about this card is there's future support that can really help it out, but Lucemon is going to really play the deck, need the card in its deck. If you guys are going to be playing the Poop King deck, you're going to be really wanting that card, especially since it lets you play most of your bodies for free, and that's really huge for you. On TCG Player, it's $1.80 going up, so if you have this in your bulk stuff and you have no intentions on playing any of the future decks and leading into even the X4 decks, there might be no reason for you to hold on to this. So start moving them. Just keep a couple in the back burner to see how high it goes, but right now I think it's a good point in starting to sell. Card Market's at 2 cents going down for its regular art. Kind of expected. They never really have high expenses on there, just more lower rarity stuff. TCG Player, though, is $15.98 going down, and that kind of comes with the price for the pre-release stamp. Not everybody knows what they're going to be doing with it, and they are trying to see what happens. Let's see what EX4 kind of has in store, but Card Market's at $7.99, just holding there. Isn't really going up or down, so we'll have to see how the pre-release stamp goes in the future. Next card we're going to talk about is none other than Machinedramon from Classic Collection EX01. This is because Machinedramon has good support coming for the next couple sets, and it might be a good investment to make sure you are ready to play the Mugendramon deck, because you're going to need this card. Yes, there is another rarity coming in, but it's going to be extremely hard to pull, and I know a lot of players that are cash grabbers are going to really want to grab it. The whales and stuff like that in the community can afford it, but for the normal 9 to 5 players that just can't afford the big ticketed max rarity, right now TCG Player is at $18.71 going up for its regular art, while Card Market's at $19.50 going down. So not terrible. I think it's a very decent price to pick up here. While TCG Player's alternate art, though, is at $69.99 going down. So we'll have to see if this comes down more. And we're really going to have to bank on what BT11 can do and BT12. There's not enough information and data supporting that Machinedramon is just clearing house yet. But you got to pay attention to those meta results. Even on the Japan side for BT12, really is going to make a difference. Card Market, though, is at $38.50 going down. So not bad to see it go down there. Next card we're going to talk about is a surprising card that's actually climbing right now. Bt-02's Gallantmon. So almost across the board, everything is going up in Card Market and in TCG Player. So something to really keep a radar on for here. For the regular art for the TCG Player is $11.75 going up, while Card Market is at $5 going up as well. And TCG Player for its alternate art is at $27.99 going up, while Card Market is at $16 going up. And I get it. I like the alternate art. Harder to pull cards are always nice. They always hold some value, especially since it is from such an older set. And then TCG Player for its, store championship art is $14.80, holding strong there. It's just not really going up or down. Nobody's really picking it up, which very interesting to me that the alternate art is beating out the store championship one, which is technically the more harder to get art, but I get it because there is a store participation one. It's just a stamp of name at that point, and that's just kind of how you want to stand with it. I get it. Card Market, though, is at $12.85 going down, while TCG Player for its stamp participation art is $9 going up, while Card Market's at $4.99 going up, close to a $5 card. So Gallantmon sees competitive play in this format and has support in BT12. So we'll have to see if that's enough to keep it going. But it's going to be a very interesting format once we reach BT12. Next card we're going to talk about is Lucemon Chaos Mode from Bt-07. This secret card is going up a bit on the TCG player side, while on the card market is going down. This card is very much used in Machinedramon, so definitely you want to make sure you have your playsets and cards available, so it's definitely worth the pickup. TCG player for its regular art is at $28.70 going up, while card market is at $25 going down. So kind of just usually how the song and dance of card market and TCG player is. And then on TCG player for its alternate art is $47 going up, while card market's at $39 going down. And that's just because I don't think on the Europe side they play more competitively on control value. I think they're more based on the idea of aggro and a pressure like that. So I don't see control as their main go-to. Next card we're going to talk about is a surprise card that actually caught my eye while I was looking in the researching. EmperorGreymon from Next Adventure Bt-07. This card has seen some major results in BT12 right off the bat, seeing as the new EmperorGreymon and the new Takuya is really helping out a lot. So we're going to have to see what happens there, but it looks like across the board, everything's going up. For the TCG player alternate art is at $22.48, climbing up, while card market is $14.50, just holding strong. Nothing too crazy there. TCG player is $1.41 going up, while card market is at 60 cents going up as well. So you might want to pick up your EmperorGreymons. The deck is going to be nasty, especially since it doesn't play the Ancient Greymon stuff, but it's playing just Emperor straight. So definitely keep that on your radar, boys and girls. Next card we're going to talk about is none other than Nidhogg from Great Legends Bt-04. This card has been seeing small play in our good boy Bloom Hydra. So something to really keep on your radar. TCG player for its alternate art is $7.71 going up. So yes, people are starting to pick it up for Bloom Hydra, and that's maybe a one-of, so you don't have to go crazy if you're planning on max rating Bloom Lord. So something to think about there. Card market, though, is at $6.99, climbing up as well. And TCG players at $1.20 going up, while card market's at 50 cents going down. Just kind of happens for the regular art sometimes. Next card we're going to talk about is going to be Aldamon Next Adventure Bt-07. TCG player for its pre-release stamp is $13.99, climbing up, while card market is at $3.75, climbing up as well. So something to keep on your radar there. TCG player is at 10 cents, climbing up, while card market is at 2 cents, climbing up as well. Across the board, Aldamon is seeing a spike, but the reason for that is because of BT12's EmperorGreymon deck, and it's very much played in it because, again, why wouldn't you want a card that can Digivolve for 1 cost on top of your Tamer if it has a hybrid in it? So it's a free reduced cost, but also it shuts down options when you swing into it, which really applies a lot of pressure for your opponent has to answer. Next card we're going to talk about is Gurumon from Bt-03. This card has some reasons to go up. One being that we have, the new Gurumon and the new Blitzgreymon that is in the EX4 deck that also just combines into your newfound favorite bestie friend, Alter S. So it's really good to see how that's going. And it's very interesting because you can get free Digi-Evolutions with it, reduced cost Digi-Evolutions. Really nice to see this, and I'm not surprised of this because then you get a free body out of the deal. So I'm not surprised. This card will probably climb up pretty quickly once we start seeing results with EX4 with it. So TCG player alternate art is $3 climbing up, and then card market is at $1.99 climbing up as well. TCG player, though, for the regular art is 33 cents climbing up. Might be a smart investment to pick up a few of these and keep it in the back burner at the back of your binder, especially since it's 33 cents for a super rare. Then card market is at 15 cents, holding strong there. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Next card we're going to talk about is ShineGreymon Bt-02. TCG player for its alternate art is climbing up as well. $16, holding strong. Card market, though, is at $9 going up, while TCG player is at a 0.98 cents going down for its regular art, and then on card market's $1 going down as well for these regular arts. The reason for this probably spike is because we got confirmation in the fact that ShineGreymon's getting his burst mode in EX4. We're getting we have 2 sets of basically ShineGreymon support and love, so I'm not surprised there. We're going to have to see what the end result comes to be. But all in all, I think this market watch went quite well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And guys, remember, happy holidays coming around the corner. And stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!